Hi kids, welcome to the Acknowledge series by Amit Publications, and I am Achal Sethi, and I will be taking up the computer series for class 2. Now, this is your book, children. Let's click a trendy way to learn computers, and today we are going to begin with chapter number 5 of your book, that is working with Microsoft Word 2019. Are you all ready? Let's go. Now, working with Microsoft Word 2019. What is this Microsoft Word 2019, children? It is a word processing software. Now, what are these? These are softwares that help us to work with the text, right? When we want to input some text or maybe edit or add some additional features to our text documents, we use word processing softwares like Microsoft Word 2019 for that. So, in this chapter, what are we all going to learn? We are going to introduce ourselves to Microsoft Word. We are going to learn how to start MS Word 2019. We are also going to learn to create a new document, how to enter text in Word, and also how to save a document in Word after you have finished working on it. So, are you all excited, children? Let's begin. Now, let us first do a small introduction of Microsoft Word. This is a part of Microsoft Office package. That means it comes already installed in your computers, right? You do not need to install it separately. This comes with the MS Office package, right? Microsoft Word or MS Word as we call it is used to type letters, stories, poems and create many other documents. Now, we will learn about this word processing software in detail. So, let's see how do we start MS Word. So, first of all, what you will do, you will locate the Start button on the lower left side of your screens. You know where the Start button is, right? So, you will click on the Start button. A list of programs will open. What is this called? This is called the Start menu, right children? And from this Start menu, you will choose the Word program, right? When you open Word 2019, the Word Start screen will appear, and from here you can start working on your text document. Right? Is it clear, children? Shall we move on? Good. Now, you see here, this is the blank document. Right? This is the screen that appears when you click on the Word program. Now, when you want to start working, you click on this blank document and you will create a new document for your working, right? Microsoft Word window will appear named Document 1. And where do you see this name? At the top. The title bar will be followed by the name of the program. And what is the name of the program we are using here? We are using the Word program. So, it says Document 1-Word, right? So, these are the various parts of the Word 2019 window. Let's study about all these. Sorry, what are the various parts? This is the title bar. This is the quick access toolbar, right? What is this? This is a quick access toolbar. this is the dialog box launcher. This is the ruler. You must have seen scales in your pencil boxes, right? You have rulers in your pencil boxes. Same way, we have a ruler in this Word document. Also, this is the working area. This blank space you see here is the working area where you will be working on, right? This is the ribbon that is just below the title bar. This is known as ribbon. Very good. And here you see, what is this? This is a scroll bar that you can use to move up, down, and also we have a horizontal scroll bar over here that we can use to move left and right in our document. Right, kids? Now, this is our status bar at the bottom of our Word document. Right? Is it clear? Now, we will study about all these various parts of the Word in detail. Are you all excited? Let's begin. First of all, we have Quick Access Toolbar. What is this? It is present, as we saw, in the leftmost corner of the Word window. Remember, it was a Quick Access Toolbar at the leftmost corner of the window. It contains frequently used commands. So, all the commands that you use very regularly or very frequently are all there in the Quick Access Toolbar. Right, children? So, by default, it shows save, undo, and repeat commands. So, what are the three commands this Quick Access Toolbar shows by default? Yes, they are save, undo, and repeat. Right? Is it fine? Good. Now, let's see ribbon. Right? It is designed to respond to your current task. Whatever you are doing at the current time, this ribbon will give you multiple tabs that will help you to work. Right? It contains multiple tabs like File, Home, Insert, Design, Layout, References, Mailings, Review, and View. And each of these tabs, they come with several group of commands. Right? Is it clear? Good. So, now let's talk about the title bar. Did you see the title bar in the document? Yes, it was there at the top of the Word window, right? It shows the name of the document and the name is followed by the name of the program, right? So, for example, that project we see, it was written document 1-Word. So, document 1 is the name of the document that you're working on and Word is the name of the program being used. Right, children? Good. Now, let's see dialog box launcher. What is this? It is the small icon that appears in some groups. Let's see. This is the dialog box launcher, right? So, it is the small icon that appears in some groups. Okay, if you click on this icon, what happens? A small dialog box related to that group gets opened, right? And what does that dialog box contain? It gives you certain options that you can select according to your choice. Right, children? Very good. Now, let's talk about the work area. It is where you are going to work on your document, right? This is the area where you can type text, right? You can also insert some pictures, you can add tables and so many more things, right? So, what all you work on is done on the work area, correct? Okay. Now, a cursor is present in the work area which shows the position at which text appears when you type. So, children, when you will start working, you will see that a cursor is continuously blinking, right, on the work area. And what does that show? Yes, it shows the position where you will start typing, right? So, whatever you add, be it a text, be it some picture, that will be added at the point where the cursor is. It will be added at that position, correct? Let's move on. Is it all clear to you? Very good, children. Now, let's talk about rulers. Did you see the ruler? Yes. It makes easier to adjust your document with precision. Like suppose you want that there should be a margin of say 1 centimeter on all the 4 sides of your document, you can use the ruler, right? If you want, you can also hide the ruler to create more screen space, right? This ruler can be hidden also so that you can see more on the work area, right? There are 2 rulers. One is the horizontal ruler that is at the top of the window, right? This from left to right is the horizontal ruler and it is at the top of the window. And second we have vertical ruler, right? And it is to the left of the window, right? So we have 2 rulers, horizontal and vertical. Horizontal at the top of the window and vertical at the left of your windows, right? Good. Now, let's see what are scroll bars, right? So, by default, again, we have 2 scroll bars. One is vertical scroll bar and the second one is again a horizontal scroll bar. You can hide scroll bars if you want to display more of the document. The same way you could hide the rulers, you can also hide the scroll bars, right? So that you can see, more space on your work area, right? Now we have a status bar also at the bottom of your Word document, right? It appears at the bottom of the Word window. It provides information like the current page number. Like suppose your document has many pages and at this point of time you are working on page number 4. So it will display page number 4 on the left side of the status bar so that you know that which page you are working on, right? And also it will display the total number of pages in your document, right children? What else? And words in the document, total number of pages and also the total number of words that you have used in your document, correct? Good. The view button and the zoom slider are present on its right side. Let me show you. Here, this is the zoom slider so that you can magnify the size of your text or your document, right? So, this is where your zoom slider is and also your view tab, So, the view button and the zoom slider are present on the right side of the status bar. Is it all clear to you, children? Right? Are there any doubts? Good. Shall we move on? Thank you. Now, let us learn how to create a new document on your Word program. So, what are the steps you are going to follow? First of all, you will click on the File tab. You will click on the File tab. What happens? The Backstage view will appear. Right? And from this Backstage view, you are going to select the new option. This is the new option, which means that you want to create a new Word document. So, you can select the new option and click on this blank document. Right? This is the blank document. You will first click on the File tab, and from the Backstage view, you will select New option and you will click on the blank document. Now, what will happen? You will see that a blank document window will appear on the screen. Right? Also, let's see what the fact word says. It says you can press the Ctrl plus N keys to create a new document. Remember, children, when we were doing the chapter keyboard and mouse, I told you that Control key cannot be used alone. Remember, it must be used with some other key to perform some specific actions, right? So, here we can see that if we press Control and N key together, what will happen? It will directly open a new document for you. Isn't this a shortcut? Yes, it is. So, Control plus N is a shortcut to create a new document. Remember this? Good. Now, how do you start entering text in your document? Let's see. The insertion point or cursor is the blinking vertical line in your document. So, the blinking line or the cursor that you see on your documents is the point where your document will start typing or inserting pictures from. So, this point is called the insertion point or cursor, right? Now, it indicates where you can enter text on the page, right? So, when a new blank document opens, the insertion point is located at the top left corner of the page, right? Where do you find this insertion point? You will find this insertion point or your blinking cursor on the top left corner of the page. Do not press the enter key when you reach the end of the line, right? And as you keep on typing, the insertion point or our cursor keeps shifting one place to the right. Correct? Is it fine, children? Shall we move on? Very good. Now, how do you save a document in Word? So, once you are finished with your working on your document, what will you do? Will you exit like that or will you first save the work you have done till now? Yes, you will save everything you have done. So, what are the steps involved in that? Let's see. First, click on the File tab. First of all, we'll click on the File tab. What will appear? Right, the Backstage view will appear. And now, what will you do? You will select the Save option. You will first click on the File tab and from the Backstage view that appears, you will select the Save option, right? Now, you will click on Browse button, right? You will click on Browse button, that is right over here. right? You will also select this PC and then you will select the browser button, right? Now you will select the location where you want to save your file. Maybe you want to save your file on the desktop, or you might want to save it under the documents folder. So you can choose your location according to your choice. And now you will type the name of the folder, right? Whatever name you want to choose for your file, you will write over here and click on the save button. You will click on the save button. What will this do? This will save your document for you that you can use later on at any point of time, right? Let's see what the fact part says. It says you can press the Ctrl plus S keys to save the file in Word. So this is another shortcut, right children? So what does this say? When you want to save a document, instead of following all these steps, what you can do? You can simply press on Ctrl and S button together and it will help you to save your file with the name you type here, right? And do you remember what was the shortcut keys we used for opening a new document? Correct, it was Ctrl plus N, right? Now, let us talk about the computer manners. Do not drink or eat anything near your computer, right? The food might enter into the small part of a computer and it might get damaged, right children? So, never drink or eat anything near your computer. Will you remember this? Good children. Now, we will recall all we have done in this class. Are you all ready? Let's begin. Microsoft Word is the most popular word processing software, right? Next, Microsoft Word or MS Word is a part of the MS Office package. It comes with your computer. It is a word processing application that allows you to create a variety of documents like letters, flyers and reports. Next, we have the quick access toolbar that is present at the leftmost corner of your Word window. And what does it contain? It contains very frequently used commands, right? By default, what are the commands it shows? It shows a save, undo and repeat commands. Is it clear? Good. Status bar appears at the bottom of the Word window. There is a status bar that appears at the bottom of your Word window. It provides information such as the current page number you're working on, the total number of pages you have added in your document and also the total number of words that you have typed till now, right? So, and we also have a view button and the zoom slider on the right side of the status bar. So, is it all clear to you children? Shall we move on with the questions? Good. So, let us implement. Quickly, take out your pencils. We will do this together. Now, A part says, tick the correct option. Number 1. Which of the following is displayed just below the title bar? Tell me children, is it the work area, the status bar or ribbon? Yes, it is a ribbon, right? So, we will quickly fill this bubble also. It is option number C, right? Now, let's move on. For number 2, we have the dash scroll bar is present to the right of the document window. So, which scroll bar is present at the right of your window? Exactly, it is the vertical scroll bar. So, what we will do? We will fill the bubble A. Right? Good. Now, number 3, you can press the dash keys together to close a document in Word. Let us teach you about one more shortcut. So, for closing a document in Word, we use Control and W key together. Remember this, children. So, the answer is option number B. So, let's fill the bubble. You must fill these bubbles properly. Number 4 says, the backstage view appears on clicking the dash tab. So, which tab do you click for the backstage view? Correct, it is the File tab, right? So, let's fill option number B. Is it all clear to you? Shall we move on? Very good. Now, B part says, fill in the blanks. Let's quickly do this. Read the number 1 part. It says, there are dash buttons in the right side of the title bar. So, children, how many buttons are there on the right side of the title bar? Yes, there are 3 buttons. Minimize button, maximize, and one to close your window, right? So, we have 3 buttons in the right side of the title bar, correct? Number 2, the dash is available on the status bar for zooming in and out of the documents quickly and easily. So, what is present at the status bar for zooming in and zooming out? Very good. We have a zoom slider. Zoom slider. Correct? Let's move on. Number 3, the dash button reduces a window to a small icon on the taskbar. Right? So, which is the button that reduces the window you are working on to a small icon on the taskbar? Yes, it is the minimize button. Minimize. Write down minimize button. Number 4 says, the dash ruler is present at the top of the document window. So, what are the 2 types of rulers? A horizontal ruler and a vertical. So, which one of them is present at the top of the document window? Exactly, the horizontal ruler. Right? Is it clear? Let's move on to the next question. Write T for true statements and F for the false ones. So, the number 1 says, to create a new document, press the Control plus N keys together. Is it true? Yes, it is very much true. So, we will write T over here. Right, children? Good. Now, second says, the ruler makes it easier to adjust your document with precision. That's again correct. So, we will write T. Right, children? Good. Now, the work area is the area where we type text, insert pictures, tables, etc. Is it true? Do we work on the work area? That is true. It is the area where we type text, insert pictures and tables. So, again this is true. Right? Now, the title bar is present at the bottom of the Word window. Is it true? No. Where is the title bar present? is at the top of your word window. So this is a wrong statement and we will write F over here. Right? So have you all done this exercise with me? I'm sure you all must have. So that was all for this chapter, children. Stay elated and stay tuned for the next one. Bye, children.